Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am so excited today. First of all, I moved my, let me know if you can't hear me okay also. It looks like everything's okay, but I moved my cam to the other side because it just works much better with the game. And I added a follower goal so that you guys can track how I'm doing. My goal is to get, affiliate eventually. And in order to do that, I need 50 followers. So I do appreciate any follow. Of course, nothing is required to view the stream. I just like to do it for fun. Yeah. But I'd made a couple of other changes. I actually changed the frame rate to 30, so we'll see how that works. I wanted it to be more accessible because some of my friends said that they couldn't watch it on their mobile devices because the 60 frames per second was just too much to handle for the network load. And only partners, I believe, have access to transcoding. So if you're a partner with Twitch, is the next step above affiliate, if you don't know, that allows you to actually transcode your stream. So that means that people can watch it in different qualities and stuff like that. But yeah, Bark, welcome to the stream. I'm really excited today because I wanted to share with you the fact that I actually ended up finally naming my horse. So mounts in games are so important because they have such a strong connection with the player, right? You go through the game with one mount generally. Some MMOs have multiples and stuff like that, but and so you kind of develop a connection with it, and you kind of develop this relationship with your mount. So it's important to have a name for your mount, and a lot of games don't actually give you a name. So Dragon Quest does not give you a name for your mount. It just says, hey, here's a horse. And feel free to ride it, but it doesn't have a name. Usually in games, I have this process that I use to actually name my companions, or to whenever it allows you to name something, or if it doesn't give you a name, like in this case, I'll name it. And it's kind of a lengthy process, so I thought you might enjoy getting a little glimpse into the horror it is to be me, and trying to name something, because sometimes it'll take like 2 days, or 3 days to name something, a primary character or something like that. Luckily, with Dragon Quest, I was easy on the character name. I just chose SirMoxie, which was great, but very easy. But the horse I was having a lot of problems with. I was thinking about asking for suggestions and this and that, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll show you my naming process so that you can see what it's all about. So for mounts and for pets in games, I usually try to get sort of a jumping point or a starting point. And so for mounts, a lot of times I use a favorite movie of mine from 1985 when I was a wee young Mox. The 1985 rendition of Neverending Story, which of course had the mount Falcor, which was ridden by Bastian, who was played by Barrett Oliver was his name, yes, right. So Barrett Oliver, playing Bastian, rode, and so did Atreyu, rode Falcor, and he's like the coolest mount ever for me. Because he can fly, he's a luck dragon, he actually looks a lot like my dog. But anyway, so he was just this really cool inspiration for me when I was a kid. It was very, inspiring. And it was a really important movie for me. So I started to kind of think on that name, and I was like, well, what do I want to do for my horse? Let me see it. I'll start with Falcor. I'll start with that idea. And then I came up with Faltraxon. I liked the name for about 5 minutes, and then I started to realize that Faltraxon sounds a lot like a medication, which is not a horrible thing, I guess, but for a horse, it's not necessarily amazing. But I kind of liked the name, so I was like, well, I wonder if all medications, the names of them, make good horse names. So I started to think, and I considered Dramamine. A little bit of a sleepy name there. Sorry about the the police siren in the distance. I do live in a big city, so I was like, well, Dramamine doesn't really work. It's too long, it's too complicated, and it doesn't have the ring that I want to it. So I was like, other medications. No one would call their horse Excedrin, right? That would be a pain. Bad joke, sorry. The good jokes are coming. You just got to wait for them. So then I thought, well, okay, so I don't like that at all. No one wants to go around saying, where's Excedrin in a game like Dragon Quest. So basically, I thought, well, maybe I could combine a medication name and some attribute about my horse within the game that was specific to my horse in the game, right? So my horse, as you can see, it actually looks a lot like a lot of the other horses in the game. So I thought, what about Doxycyclone? Yeah, I liked it for about 5 minutes, and then I realized it's too long. I like the play of doxycycline and doxycyclone, but it just didn't sound like a good horse name. So I figured, well, you know what? I'll shorten it. Once again, this is my very complicated naming process for mounts in games. It's horrific, and I do apologize. I thought, well, I'd shorten it to Doxy, right? Had I stayed on Doxy, that would be great, but I didn't, because I started to become sort of obsessed with shortening the name. So I eventually came to Dox, and then, which sounded kind of like my name, Mox, but then I came to D, or D-E-E. And I thought, well, that's not bad, it's short, it's quick. But then a little tiny alarm went off in my head, and I started to think of where I'm streaming. It's not necessarily a family show, but I try to keep within the terms of service. And one of the problems with that name is that I don't want to go around saying, where's D? Or I need D? Or God forbid I use the term mount, because it is a mount. It's a horse, right? So I thought, well, that's not going to do. So I nixed that idea. And from there, I thought, what about expanding on the name? Because I contracted on the name so much down to D, which I'm not going to use. Don't worry, Twitch and YouTube audiences. I'm not going to use that I'm not going to be that offensive. And so I expanded it out to Daryl, which I really like, and coincidentally happens to be a movie in the 80s that contained within it an SR-71 that was flown by none other than Barrett Oliver from The Neverending Story. So that's my naming process. I hope you enjoyed it. So the next time we see Daryl in game, we're going to give him a naming ceremony and do some sort of a ritual or something like that to actually name him. Currently in the game, he's taken away from me because the game is evil like that. Just like they took away Sandy, if you remember, my dog. First act, Sandy's gone. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. And let's get started on the game. I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. I think the last time we left off, there was a dog that I needed to, it wasn't Sandy, but it was a dog that I needed to bribe in order to get cooperation from so that he could scare a guard. And I think, if I remember right, I need to buy a certain set of sub-ingredients for the dog to give him so that he'll cooperate, basically. And I love that they have this little story ahead of time for the game. Just catching you up on where everything is. It's really nice. We'll do more segments like that once I kind of come up with them, or if you have any requests or something like that. We actually have another character in the game, if you remember from yesterday, that we have to name because he shows up so much, and I've got to be really careful with that name. Whew. Yes, very careful with that one, as you know. But that's what the way names should be. They should be carefully made, right? How's everyone's day going, by the way? Mine was good. Totally recovered from Tuesday, by the way. Taco Tuesday did take its hit on me, but yesterday was a good recovery day. And we went for great ramen. My friends and I went for really nice ramen at this place in the city. I love ramen. Alright, we have prayed. And, if you remember, we're in a disguise so that the guards can't catch me because I'm currently wanted. Oh, and there he is. He's super excited at nighttime. I'm just gonna leave that there. There he is, just chilling. This is actually a common Dragon Quest, at least for modern Dragon Quest, is a common character. But yeah, we've got to come up with a name for him because his dialogue is just too great to not have a name. Hey, Animlorg, wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. If you do another wiggle later, I might stand up, and do it. I'm gonna have a whole thing for you when you do it. Eventually, I'm gonna have maybe some disco lights or some track lighting that comes on or something like that. I think that'd be kind of fun. Interaction with the audience. It'd be kind of cool. And actually, I think I can put a command in. I just need to set up Nightbot. I haven't done it yet, so I can put a command in so actually, people can interact a little bit more. Okay, yeah, so let's go to the... And you know what? We might need to sleep until the daytime because I don't think the dog's out right now. Let me know how the new frame rate is, by the way. Like, I just had a jump there, but that was on my machine too, so... and I didn't necessarily change that. Let's see if we can sleep until... Ooh, these do not look comfortable. I mean, that is the bed. Ooh. 10 gold coins. I only have 25 left, and the problem is I think I need to buy stuff to actually complete this part of the quest. So, what's up, Tootin' Koopa 64? I'm getting used to paying attention to chat. Alright. Let me see if the shops are open, because I think I need to actually take care of that first, and I'm a little bit afraid I'm not going to have enough money, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. Let's see, so I think we need holy water and something else. Blackberries, if I remember right. Oh, it's 20 gold. I wonder if we can get it somewhere else for free. Let's keep that in the back of our mind. And I'm sure we have some things that we can sell. I don't know how much things sell for, but give me 1 second. Let me actually verify what I need. And she might actually have... Sorry, he might actually have. Blackberries. Alright, let's see what we need. Gonna go to our quest catalog. I think these are side quests. Yeah, these are side quests. Here we go. Nope, that's stats. This is what we saw in the beginning. I'm pretty sure it was blackberries and holy water. If it could actually be the daytime, then... Okay, there's probably somewhere where I can see this. Somewhere. Actually, I've never done party chalk with him before. Yeah, we need to scare him. The thing is I could check on it if the girl was here with the dog. And I believe she was right over here during the day, so I think I'm going to have to spend the night, actually. Or wait for it to be daytime, and I don't really want to put you guys through that. Yeah, it's a little bit early in the game. Yeah, this is my third stream on it. I've been going kind of slow, just kind of enjoying. Been fighting every mob I can that's different. So it's, I mean, it's been really fun so far, but I have been taking it a little bit slow. And I purposely, when I started the series, I got the game because I'm such a fan of the Dragon Warrior series, or the Dragon Quest series. Sorry. Ah. Look how lucky we are with that. Thank you for asking that, because it allowed me to wait long enough for it to be day, so I wouldn't have to spend money. Yeah, she's over here. So yeah, I purposely did not actually research the game at all, because I wanted to have that new game experience. Sometimes I'll do that with a game, especially a game like Dragon Quest, where it's very... I mean, it'll lead you no problem, so usually. So yeah, I'm kind of early in the game, very early in the game actually, still being exposed to the systems. I think the last stream they just introduced us to the PEP system, which is like this innervate type thing. Here she is. Hello. This is the dog that is not Sandy. Give me some holy water, that's Ollie water, holy water, a buzzberry or two, and then we'll talk. So let's see where we can find the... just go and shake the tree to grab some berries in it. There you go. So we can afford to complete the quest. Alright. Go out of town, down the walkway. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Big tree, funny berries on it. Got it. Yep, and we got to buy the holy water. Yeah, you need some both. Alright. She needs them both. Okay, so let's go out of the town. I think that was... I don't think we can go here because I think that's actually going into the town. Yeah, we need to go to the foothills. And I keep forgetting we have sprint. But it's been really fun so far. The, you know, the art design, as you would expect, is really nice. The music is insanely wonderful. It has those memories of kind of Dragon Warrior, really, for me. And I did play a few of the Dragon Quest series, but I was much more attached to Dragon Warrior. And as I explained in last stream, when they re-released Dragon Warrior 1 on iPhone, they changed it so that the music was... There's the berries right there in the distance. Was fully orchestrated. And normally I would love that. I mean, that would be my preference. But for some reason I was so enthralled when I was young with that original score, that digital score, the MIDI score, that... Look at those beautiful berries. There they come. Oh, how wonderful is that? So I was so enthralled with that score that I missed it, and it was hard to play. Actually, it was impossible for me to play the new game. So I don't know, but so I really like that in this game they chose to go with a MIDI score instead. As I said, normally I would prefer an orchestral score. Yeah, they did. They really did a good job with the detail. I mean, look at this overlook, and the characters, the whole cell sort of separation. You know, like cell shading separation here with the characters, where they actually look like they're sort of very cartoony upon a not so cartoony world. Really well done. And the mobs in this game are, as you would expect, again, just really well done. All of them are cute. I think I found one mob so far that did not smile at me. So they get kind of difficult to kill because they're so cute. I got mad at my companion, Eric, earlier because he killed one of the mobs that was really cute. It had to be done, I guess, but, you know. But, it made me sad. Even the dragon, that I'm not going to spoil too much for you, but if you haven't seen it, but there's like a dragon in the, maybe 2 hours into the game or something like that, if you're playing like me, looked super cute. Like actually smiling at you, and like these eyes were just so cute. I'm just like, ah. Yes, we're going to buy holy water. We're just going to take one, thank you very much. And we're going to put it in our item bag. There we go. Oh, I did forget to organize my bags, I'm sorry. Like I said, I went out last night for ramen, so... I know, it was a poor mob. I was like, oh my god, it was so cute. I mean, it was just smiling. And the really, like, disturbing part was he ended up killing it when it was on its back, kind of like just playing. Like, it was just kind of like, I don't know, rolling in the dirt, you know? And Eric found a way to kill it. And I was like, oh my god. I mean, you have fabulous hair, Eric, but killing mobs like that just will not do. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I think it's at this end. It did! It just wanted belly rubs. That's all it wanted. It was a simple you know, oops, sorry guys, go to the other end. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to the game. And that's fine. Yeah, I just wanted belly rubs. I mean, this dude probably just wants belly rubs. But, like, he's talking about core. And any minute now. And he's got a lot of alcohol on that table. And what looks like an empty glass. Just saying. This dude's just kind of like chilling out. I'm not gonna pay you 5 gold because I only have 5 gold. But thank you so much. The reason why I have so little money is because although I did collect all the sparklies that I could in the previous area, I spent it on armor and weapons and stuff like that, so I'm a little bit better equipped now. I wanted to stick with a sword instead of a great sword, so everybody does want belly rubs. You're right. Okay, let's see what happens here. Yes, I do want to give that to you, thank you. Arf. That's interesting. The monsters will still clear when you go play outside of town. Cool. Nice. I wish you could have seen Sandy. Sandy was amazing. Best dog ever. And they took her away from me. I mean, she's back in Cobblestone. But belly rubs for the win? Indeed. You know what? There's one other thing that's important other than belly rubs, and that is treats. Specifically, today, once again, gummy bears. Very important for life and happiness. I actually got some graham cracker stuff, so when I work through training, I'm not going to go into too much detail. I actually prefer graham crackers, but like little bone ones. They're kind of nice. Oh, thank you for the follow. Woo! Thank you. You are awesome, Chaos Pup. Alright. Don't look at me like that. Bullseye looks after me, and I look after him. As I said, I'm not going to be doing accents because I'm really bad at them, or I become slightly offensive doing them, so I won't do them, I promise. Grr, rough. Alright, come on. Let's go, Bullseye. You're no Sandy, but you know what? You're cute. And you're very useful right now. And we treat all dogs with kindness. Period. We just always treat dogs with kindness. Savory treats. Like bacon? Wait, let me say that again. Like bacon? Or beef jerky? I like bacon and beef jerky.
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable people from being bothered by rabble and riffraff.
By the way, you can see Eric's wonderful hair on the left there. But he killed that cute thing, and I'm like, cheesecake. I love cheesecake. What's your favorite kind of cheesecake? I think mine is either strawberry or blueberry, but I really like caramel. If you put caramel on anything, actually, caramel gummy bears would be amazing. So the story here is this guy's like really afraid of dogs.
The dog? Anything but that!
Like, He's a guard in a city.
Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
And we're just going to do one double check of the area because I missed some quests before that I think I can actually go back and do. But, yeah. So, I don't want to miss anything. And, you know, one of the nice things about... And that's not a quest, because it would say quest. It's kind of nice in the game. Hang about. Where's Bullseye? I told you to look after him, didn't I? I'm guessing Bullseye went to the woods to frolic now that he has holy water. You know, I should be using the map because it has this really nice feature. No relevant quests in this area. Really nice. Baked New York, never caramel, he says. Yes, yes. Always salted caramel. Oh, I agree. You're right. I sort of took for granted that most of the time when I talk about caramel, it's salted caramel, but you're right. Salted caramel is amazing. I had what is it, like a shake with salted caramel in it, but it was the only time I've ever eaten caramel that it was too salty. Like they just poured like a bucket of salt in it. And I like salt. I do like savory, but yeah. And you can also search for sparkly spots, which are respawnable nodes. It's kind of cool. Alright, I think we're good in this area. Let's go on to the next area and see what we can get. And we are full health. I saw some stream yesterday. The guy had, like, his health was like 400 something, and I was like, oh my god. Good stream, actually. That's actually where I got the idea to move the camera from down in the bottom there to up here, because I was like, well, it's covering the map, it's all this stuff. So we are in a new area, everybody, and it's nighttime. And you can see there's a little interaction point over here. We're going to go ahead and open our map really quick and do... So there's a couple of nearby quests here. This is the quest actually that we got earlier that I didn't think that we could complete. So that's amazing. We can complete it now. And there's another one that I think I saw from earlier that's right over there. Alright. Like I said, one of the nice things about this game is that you can use your right stick when you're in the map to face a specific way. And it doesn't necessarily change your character, but it allows you to sort of see, to specify where you're going. Some of the older games didn't have that. Okay. And then, are there any sparklies? There are no sparklies in the city. You know why? Because people have already gotten them in the city, of course. There's so many people in the city, they see a sparkly, they pick it up. Let's see what this person has to say. Oh, actually outside the house. Ooh, sleeping older people. He is looking on the roof, which means I'm guessing something... He wants something up there. Big mansion by the castle? Okay. See how early I am in the game? They're like, here's how to jump. Alright, I'm going to do that in a second. I want to go look for these books, because I don't want to pass up another opportunity to actually get those books. And that was it was on the eastern side of town, so, you know, we're kind of on the eastern side right now, right? So I'm just going to check in here one more time to see if I can... There's supposed to be a bookshelf with some red books on it or something like that. And since these guys are sleeping... Let's see, I don't think I can interact with this. Ooh! Ooh! I just got yelled at. One of the things is, like, when I was first here and I got those quests, I got them without the cowl on, and the cowl is supposed to sort of give me a disguise, right? Oh, that looks like something fun there. I wonder if I can... Yeah, I see the box over there. I'm just gonna see what I can do here. Nada. No Assassin's Creed maneuvers on this one. Hello. Oh, there better be something serious in this pot. And I haven't noticed that there's fall damage